Whoa, what's it, Tal? What's the big hurry?
Sorry, Elko. Tilly, I'm late. I'm really late. Oh. My apologies, ma'am.
Ah, you clumsy ox. Watch your step.
Whoa.
Late again, Tal! I haven't the time to wait around for you. You're supposed to be a soldier. Now listen up, for I'm about to change your lives forever. I'm gonna make men of you if it's the last thing I do. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did you join the army? Well, I'll tell you.
So then, Yemi, what's on the agenda today?
Elko switches on his tower this afternoon, but you promised we could visit my mother today?
Ooh, lucky me. I get to spend all day in a village full of old men. You must have been very bored growing up.
I had a lovely time. Only boring people get bored.
Really? Well, I was hoping for something a little more exciting, that's all. Perhaps a troop inspection.
Wake up, soldier! Haven't you heard a single word I've said? Today is another beautiful day to learn the art of killing. The elite guard treats an enemy's death as an art form. You will learn to cut closer and thrust without mercy. What now?
General Arlo, may I have a quick word?
This had better be good. I don't need to remind you these soldiers are on active duty.
It's just a little VIP visit. Perhaps you could rustle up a display, please?
This isn't the circus, it's the army!
It is by Her Majesty's request, General Arlo.
Is it? Then I guess I'll have to make another exception. Who is she?
Her name is Buki. It's her tribe that hold the crystal I was telling you about. Ah, Honorable Buki, we are in luck as it happens. The General here was just putting the elite guard through their paces. General?
Yes, Miss, Ibuki. Now, if you'll step this way, you can watch as we run over the basics of swordsmanship. Tal, you may begin. This is the art of swordsmanship. Remember, your sword is your best friend. As you can see, Miss Buki, if you love your sword, you can keep the whole world at arm's length.
You fight well, but a Shadani warrior does not hide behind a sword. I like to see the fear in their eyes and smell the sweat on their brow.
There is no substitute for a good sword in your hands.
Slow and cumbersome, like all men.
Tal, you better get yourself a map of the wilderness before you go on duty. And go to Kamo's shop in the northeast corner of the marketplace and pick one up. Maps are free to soldiers by order of the Queen. Sure, it's in the northeast corner of the courtyard. Follow me and I'll show you.
Welcome to Camo's. No kids, no smoking, no drinking, no touching, and no credit! Now, how may I help you?
It's cheapskates like you that make me work longer hours.
Hey, Tal, the alarm bells are ringing. There are reports of skirmishes on the road to New Brightwater. Arlo wants you to lead a patrol across country in case Princess Ailish gets caught up in the action.
Fresh meat treats for all the family.
Men, the time has come to put your training to good use. I want every piece of Eclorian scum removed from the area before sundown.
Sir, yes, sir!
March to New Brightwater and make sure the road is secure. Tal, take charge of the two rookies, and we'll rendezvous in New Brightwater.
Sir. Sometimes I wish my commanding officer was anyone but my father. He's harder on me than anyone.
Arlo wants the area cleared at any cost, but he hasn't seen that monster yet.
Tao, good to see you, man. There's been no sign of the princess yet. A few of the locals said she'd already passed through just before the zone became active. Here's hoping she made it to Brightwater okay.
Sir, the Acklorians have really come out in numbers this time. With so many dead and injured, we need all the help we can get.
Sir, the Acklorians have really come out in numbers this time. We did all we could, but we're too late for this guy. They brought 3 or 4 different types of troops this time. They also seem to have a giant fighting alongside them, if the reports are to be believed.
Medic!
Tal of Illumina, I am Tetsu. I speak with the voice of your ancestors. The road ahead is dark and filled with danger, but fear not, son of Sudeki. In your darkest hours you may call on me. My humble servant, Cariston the Wolf, will protect you.
Under the light of the moon, the wolf should hunt. Come, Cariston!
Get up! What happened to the rest of your men, Tal? I expected more from you. Those soldiers were your responsibility. It's time you learned that sometimes there are more important people around than you, Tal! Princess Ailish is in New Brightwater. See that she gets back to the castle safely. Now that the Echlorians have been cleared from the area, I hope that you can be trusted to guard a girl. Get out of my sight!
Hey, New Brightwater has a royal guest today. That's right. Princess Ailish of Illumina passed right by here but a few minutes ago. She was arguing with her maid about something or other, so I didn't say hello. Sure. According to village gossip, she will be at Denzi's house. You can't miss it. Straight down the hill, in the center of town, there's a big blue house.
Hail, friend. It's good to be safe from the evil creatures that stalk the temple in Shidani Mo. It all started with a few spiders, but things took a turn for the worse. A more sinister foe followed. Insect-like monsters. We call the Arcanite. The Temple of Mo is a holy site where we keep sacred artifacts such as the Shidani crystal. It was left in our care by Mo, the great cat, at the time of separation. There are many who refuse to leave Shidani Mo. I simply tired of the fighting and left.
All right, kid. Gobbit's the name. Professional blacksmith to the rich and famous.
Welcome to K-Mo's. Gee, thanks. Last of the big spenders.
Hello. Is Princess Ailish here? I'm to escort her home.
The princess? Oh, good luck. She's in such a contrary mood. She stormed off to the lighthouse almost as soon as we arrived. The princess? Oh, good luck. She's in such a contrary mood. She stormed off to the lighthouse almost as soon as we arrived.
Excuse me, Your Highness?
Oh, hello. General Arlo's son, Tal, right? Call me Ailish.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank goodness you're safe. I've been sent to escort you home. There was some trouble with the Eclorians near here, and...
Let's go then. I never wanted to come to this dreary little town in the first place. Besides, I promised Elko I'd see his crystal tower light up. You know Elko?
Chief Science Officer Elko? Yes, Your Highness. Elko really helped me settle in when I first moved to Illumina.
I thought I told you to call me Ailish. Now, let's leave before we become all... provincial.
Yes, I mean, Ailish. Ailish, I'm not sure that when General Arlo asked me to escort you home that he meant only you. What about Yemi?
What about her? She'll be fine. I thought you said that your patrol had cleared the area anyway.
For now, yes. But experience tells me the Eclorians will be back.
I'm sure they will be. But I'm not overly concerned. I can look after myself.
Hey, you better leave the fighting to me. I've heard too many soldiers say that right before they...
Oh, stop it, Tal. You sound just like your father. I'm not some ignorant little grunt you've been put in charge of. I might be a weak and feeble woman, but I am also one of the finest magicians in the realm.
Really? Okay then, miss. Why don't you show me just what makes you so special that you believe you're above the help of the elite guard?
You can't resist my healing kiss.
I can use some help here! I'll stain the floor with your insides! before me, die! I'll stain the floor with your insides! Those that stand before me, die!
Well, here we are. Home again.
You certainly are. And it looks as though they've finished Elko's tower.
Well, that would keep him happy for a while.
Maybe he could give himself a day off.
Don't let Tilly hear you say that. She would die of shock.
He's very focused on his work, isn't he?
Yes. Obsessed is another word. I think that's why he gets on so well with Mother.
Oh yes, your mother. My queen. We had both better get along, eh? Ailish, I'm not saying you were right to come along, but, well, thanks. It was...
It was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, now! Do it now! Ailish, Tal, I'm so glad you're back to see this. We're going live! Look up at the tower! Yes! Oh, it's glorious!
Fantastic! That's quite an achievement, Elko. I hope you're gonna give yourself a bit of a rest now.
No time to rest for either of us, I'm afraid. You had best get yourself ready for action because we have more crystals to gather. Oh, that beam looks off color. Heatsink. Damn it all! I forgot to activate the heatsink. Tal, I'll explain everything later. I am going to Shidanimo.
Shidanimo?
How is it that Elko speaks so fast and yet never explains anything?
Right. Well, I guess we have some explaining of our own to do.
I suppose we have. Tal. Thanks.